It was exciting. I was kind of standing around as people were walking in, just listening to people, and it was every third word was, you know, just SB1, SB1. What are we gonna do? The guys sitting behind me were, we don't know what we're gonna do. We gotta return a fire truck or something. And it's, was this on yet?
Well, I hope Scott's getting some good hunting.
The red light is on, so you never know.
I gotta get my go-go gadget arms out tonight to get my paper from.
They go live a little bit early, so if you can comment down, we'll make sure that we
This box
So I'm gonna do the national anthem instead of
is- You do whatever you feel you're called to do.
Darren, you're gonna do the national anthem?
Sure.
Sign me up.
National anthem.
That's what I heard the first time they asked me to do it. We jumped up and Chris said, "Steve, you pledge allegiance." And I was standing right there and I couldn't see anybody or hear
You
anything.
started,
I was like, oh my God, how does it start?
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Good evening. We will call to order this meeting of the Noblesville Common Council for Tuesday, October 21st. If you'll please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's how it starts.
I pledge allegiance.
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the home of the brave.
thank you, sir.
Ms. Lees, will you call the roll?
Certainly. Mr. Boyce. Mr. Davis.
Present.
Mr. Elliott.
Present.
Mr. Johnson.
Present?
Mr. Peterson.
Here.
Mr. Schwartz. Mr. Smith. Mr. Thurston. Ms. Wiles.
Present.
Madam President, you barely have a quorum.
I'm aware. We'll move on to the approval of the executive session memorandum from October 7th, 2025.
Move to approve.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the executive session memorandum from October 7th, 2025. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Approval of the minutes from our October 7th meeting.
So
Move to
moved.
approve.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from the October 7th, 2025 meeting. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Approval of the agenda.
Madam President,
Mr. Davis.
I move to amend the agenda to remove miscellaneous number 3.
Second?
It has been moved and seconded to amend the agenda to remove miscellaneous item number 3. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0.
Madam President,
Mr. Davis.
I move to approve the agenda as amended.
Second?
It has been moved and seconded to approve the agenda as amended. This is also a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Great. Petitions or comments by citizens who are present. I do not have any cards, but if anybody would like to come up and speak, we would be happy to hear from you. Otherwise, we will move on to council committee reports. Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Madam President. The Council Finance Committee met October 16th. Pete Schwartz, Aaron Smith, Todd Thurston, and myself. Tom McDonald gave us an update for the summary of routine appropriation transfers per RC-1-25, Section 1, Quarter 3, 2025. And Caitlin Kesner gave us an update on the summary of appropriation of grant proceeds per RC-2-25, Quarter 3, 2025. Tom McDonald and Savannah Wines with the Parks Department discussed a fiscal action appropriation transfer for parks and recreation camps. And Tom talked to us about another fiscal action appropriation transfer for park improvements. And Tom McDonald went over a fiscal action additional appropriation firefighter safety equipment. We'll be hearing about that tonight. That and the claims come to the council with a favorable recommendation.
Terrific. Any questions of Mr. Davis or the Finance Committee?
Madam President, I move to approve the claims as presented.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the claims as presented. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Thanks. Previously discussed ordinance. Council to consider ordinance number 34-09-25, an ordinance authorizing the issuance of the City of Noblesville Taxable Economic Development Revenue Bonds, Series 2025, Granary Project, and the lending of proceeds thereof to Flattery and Collins, LLC. Mrs. Smith.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Chuck Haberman, who presented this ordinance at your September 23rd meeting. There have been no changes to the ordinance since that presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions, but would ask for your approval.
Any questions of Mrs. Smith?
Madam President,
Mr. Davis?
I move to approve ordinance number 3409-25 as presented.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve ordinance number 34-09-25 as presented. This is a roll call vote. Ms. Lees?
Mr. Davis.
Aye.
Mr. Elliott.
Aye.
Mr. Johnson.
Aye.
Mr. Peterson.
Aye.
Ms. Wiles.
Aye.
5 ayes, 0 nay. The ordinance is approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. New ordinance for discussion. Council to consider ordinance number 38-10-25, an ordinance approving an additional appropriation request for firefighter safety equipment and establishing a public hearing.
Move to introduce.
Second.
Mr. McDonald.
Good evening, Madam President, members of the council. Tom McDonald, Deputy Financial Officer. So this adjustment would support the fire department's purchase of self-contained breathing apparatuses. These are the compressed air systems that firefighters use when they're in hazardous environments. The current systems are at the end of their life cycle, and we previously discussed this purchase with you during the 2026 budget development process. The department had come forward with a proposal to finance this purchase over a 5-year period starting in 2026. We're now advancing this as a lump sum upfront purchase in 2025. This action would save or avoid interest cost of $150,000 estimated. And there's available reserve balances in the Fire Cumulative Capital Fund and Cumulative Capital Development Fund. These funds are restricted for these types of purchases. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions of Mr. McDonald?
Madam President,
Mr. Davis?
I move to establish a public hearing for ordinance number 38-10-25 at our next regular meeting.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to establish a public hearing for ordinance number 38-10-25 at our next regular meeting. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Do we need, okay. We don't need to set the date. It's just the next regular meeting, correct?
Just the next regular meeting is fine.
Okay, great. Next on the agenda is transfers. Council to consider transfer TA-05-25, a request to provide funding for summer and fall camp program events. Mr. McDonald.
Thank you. This action is a fiscally neutral appropriation transfer across expenditure series within the Parks Recreation budget. This is to properly budget for summer and fall camp activities. There have been additional supplies and services costs that are associated with increased camp participation and additional camp activities like field trips, as well as the department's work towards meeting certain safety and health requirements to achieve American Camp Association accreditation. This program operates somewhat similarly to the golf program, where additional activities result or are paid self-supported with camp revenue, primarily registration fees. So it's not a general fund action. This is really a restricted, like the Parks 110 fund. And the department's 2026 budget was adjusted for the same issue, but we also face a similar scenario in 2025 and just need to align the budget to support these costs.
And so I'm going to clarify that this is not an additional appropriation, it's simply a transfer from one series to a different series.
That is correct. It's a transfer from the personal services series where there's an available appropriation balance, and it's transferring it to the supplies and also the services and other charges series.
Okay, thank you. Other questions of Mr. McDonald?
Madam President,
Mr. Davis?
I move to approve transfer TA-05-25.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve transfer TA-05-25 as presented. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Thank you. Oh, council to consider transfer TA-06-25, a request to provide funding for planning and design services for parks improvements. I was waiting for Mr. Davis to start to talk.
There's more.
There's more, so yes, Mr. McDonald. So sorry.
Thank you. So this is another fiscally neutral appropriation transfer across expenditure series. This time it's within the Parks Improvement and Rehabilitation budget. So it's transferring an appropriation balance from the capital outlay series to the services and other charges series. And this is to pay for professional design and technical services for the Dillon Park Playground and Splash Pad project, and to a lesser extent, signage design at Seminary Park. And again, it's just aligning the expenditures within the correct series. So happy to answer any questions.
Any questions of Mr. McDonald on this item?
Madam President,
Mr. Davis?
I move to approve transfer TA-06-25.
Second?
It has been moved and seconded to approve transfer TA-06-25 as presented. This is a hand vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 5-0. Thank you very much. We have miscellaneous items number 1 and number 2, that council to receive a summary of fiscally neutral third quarter appropriation transfers pursuant to resolution RC 1-25, and council to receive summary of appropriation of third quarter grant proceeds pursuant to resolution RC 2-25. And so we acknowledge that we have received these reports and appreciate the work of the finance staff and team with sharing that with us. That reaches the end of our agenda. And now time for council comments.
I have none. Thank you.
All right, we are adjourned. Thank you.